Well, my practice, which actually started officially in the moment I finished art school, that was 1969, has come on in a way that occasionally has made me myself, left me myself surprised as to what possibilities there are, because initially I started by kind of being that I was alienated from my own cultural art, heritage in training and also throughout my life, because as a child, I lived in a mission house with a reverend uncle. I lived with him right from when I was a baby until when I was when I left for the university. I was in the mission house. And the mission house is not about your culture, it's about the church and school. And therefore, I wasn't into my own culture as such until I went to art school. And in art school too, it continued. We're introduced to Western art, and so the hunger in me for something that belongs to my own culture was built up really strong, and in the quest for satisfying that hunger, I went into a research, and incidentally, the university that had my art school was in the city that had the country's national cultural center, and that was the place that I started from, getting to know about things that one can call artistic heritage of my culture. Well, what I focus on in my work is this idea of freedom. That I think is an underlying one that I would say had come along with it. Yeah, the importance of that freedom is that I want people to have an imagination which is questioning, an imagination which queries, an imagination which asks the question, why not? If it's being done in this way, why not in that way? And I think that has led me into a form which is even in itself not an answer, a cut and dried answer, but it's a proposition that you have to keep working on or working at throughout. Yeah, that freedom encompasses all that. The way it's made, the way it is displayed, the way it is mounted, and the things on which you can mount it, and it's not something like painting. Painting is kind of a fixed thing. A sculpture, most of the time, is a fixed thing, but these combine the elements of painting and sculpture and so many other things. A third dimension, which is the dimension of freedom. A painting, for instance, is meant to go on a flat wall most of the time, but these are, stuff which can go into not only a flat wall, but a curved wall, into a corner, into just anything on the floor, on the ceiling, and hang in the middle, those possibilities are the things that the freedom brings about.